Ariel, come in and have a seat. This is your spot. Welcome in.
Hey.
What do you think the key to the Eastern Guilford Wildcats' success has been this year?
Just to execute the ball very well and play together as a team.
Has it been fun this year?
Yes, it's very fun.
Talk about the success your ladies have had, because this has been, record-wise, one of your better years, I would say.
Yes, our better is playing, I guess, against Southwest and Northern.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Southwest game, I saw that game, played very well there. I think I may have seen the Eastern Alamance game. I think you girls also won. I thought that was a big win.
Yes, it was. I mean, last year we played them, we only lost by one, but I mean, it was good to come back and win.
If we could have just transferred some of your success you had against the Eastern Alamance women to your men's team that night, maybe it would have been a little, because the guys, that was a rough night for them.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that was a high score. You remember, did you stick around for that game and check it out?
I stayed until halftime.
That was a high-scoring game. I never forget that one. I mean, it's like 100 and something, whatever. Other than your coaches, who's the biggest influence on your basketball career, other than the coaches at Eastern Guilford?
My brother, because he's been playing basketball for a long time, and he's always constantly on me about it.
How old is he?
He's 21.
So he pushes you pretty hard.
Yes.
You guys just play one-on-one in the backyard at home? Yeah.
Or we just go to the gym and play.
And battle? Mm-hmm. Would he be lenient on you, kind of easy on you, or work you pretty hard?
No, he's not going to let me beat him.
No, really? You come close a few times?
One time I have.
What would be the best way to beat him? If we had a game like of 21, or a game like maybe 1-on-1, or maybe the horse, the type game, what would be the best way to beat this guy?
Not let him get to the basket.
Yeah?
Because he's just biting me.
So if you're going to take him on 1-on-1, it's going to be pretty tough no matter what.
Yes.
What's your brother's first name?
Adonis.
Adonis Sheares, right?
Sherrod.
I got that last name. Give me that last name again.
Sherrod,
okay. Gosh, interesting. Ariel Sherrod.
No, I'm Sheares, he's Sherrod.
God, now you've got me really confused. I love it. So I was right, Sheares on the first part. And his name again, first name?
Adonis
Sherrod. That's a great basketball name. Man, did he play for Eastern Guilford back in the day?
No, he went to Southern Guilford.
He was a Southern Guilford man. Adonis Sherrod and Ariel Sheares. Sheares and Sherrod. That's some good stuff. I love it. How about the part of your game that's improved the most from last year? Because Callie was telling us maybe might have been some of the shooting. The shooting's got better.
I'm starting to shoot more and get into the rim.
So you get up to the rim a little bit now too, huh?
Yes.
Can you touch the net?
Yes, of course.
I'm having trouble touching that these days, but I used to love it. That was a big thing back maybe middle school when you're just a kid to touch that net for the first time. You felt like, man, I'm getting up here now. Then when you get older, you say, man, I hope I can still get off the ground. It gets tough. Believe me, as you get older, it does get tougher. But the shot's gotten better. 3-point shot, is that probably your best?
Yes, it is.
Tell me what sets up the best for your 3-point shot? How do you get in the best position to try to get that 3-pointer?
When my point guard is going to the basket and I'm in the corner, that's where I'm at most of the time.
Does it matter right corner or left corner? Both pretty
good? It doesn't matter.
Either corner?
Yes.
The corner or 3-pointer?
Yes.
So Leasia Williamson, she's a point guard?
Yes.
So she'll drive that basket and dish to that corner. You're good to go?
Yes.
Do you ever keep up with percentages or anything like that? How many you hit out of them? How many? Is it maybe?
No.
Are you probably close to 50%?
Yes, somewhat.
How about the free throw line? Do you shoot better at the free throw line or 3-pointers? You know?
Yes, because they're free.
Yeah, I got you. How about your best basketball move or shot? Got to be the 3-pointer?
Yes, or going off a screen and pulling up.
The pull up off the screen. Got you there. How far do you see your team going this year? How far can this Eastern Guilford Wildcats women's team go this year?
We should go pretty far in conference and in the playoffs.
Feeling pretty good about the regular season. Got Northern Guilford tomorrow night, then they got that conference tournament, and in the playoffs, see this team going a long way there. What do you learn the most from head coach B? I like to call her Coach Britt. What do you learn the most from her?
I've learned to be positive and to always keep my team up and being a good role model for the younger people on the team.
Yeah, you got to get those freshmen, got to keep them in line, right? Who is the one you kind of taken under your wing, kind of helping to bring along? Is there a certain player on your team you've been trying to work with and kind of keep an eye on and really be a close role model for?
I'm always with Leasia.
Who's it again?
Leasia.
Oh, so keeping her straight then. That must be a handful because she's got a lot of energy.
Yes.
What year is she? She junior, I guess?
Yes.
Got it. Leasia Williamson, Ariel Sheares, and Callie Patterson, and Adonis Sherrod.
Yeah.
I'm not going to forget that dude. I got to keep him in mind too for us. Big shout out to Mr. Sherrod tonight. Favorite sport other than basketball? Got another sport you like?
No.
Just strictly basketball?
Yes.
Year round?
Yes.
You play AAU ball too?
Yes.
Okay, let's get down to who's your AAU coach?
Delaney Rudd.
Oh, man. Why don't you go find a coach that's not any good? You had to pick the best coach, right? Or one of the best. Coach Britton's the best coach. Boy, Delaney Rudd, you go to the top dog, huh?
Yes.
Is that the Phoenix program?
Yes.
Wow. Delaney, once you say Delaney Rudd, it's like you've said it all right there. Did you have some pretty good success over this past summer?
Yes, I have.
How do you do? I mean, here's another question out of the old blue. How about, say, you get a little matchup with Lucky Rudd? How do those battles go?
I mean, it's pretty good. We go back and forth.
Lucky's a good ball player, I take it.
Yes.
I've been reading a lot about her, too. Favorite class at Eastern Guilford? Favorite class or favorite teacher to go with it?
Miss Job, she teaches early childhood education.
What do you guys studying there?
We go to Gateway. It's a school with kids with disabilities.
Exactly. Is that the one up on Wendover?
Yes.
Not too far from Eastern Guilford. I love that trek. Coming down Highway East Wendover Avenue, hit Highway 70, right into Eastern Guilford. Beautiful little school, beautiful campus. Ariel Sheares with us, the sister of Adonis Sherrod, the team player for Coach B, Coach Chris Britton, the teammate of Callie Patterson. Keeping it going. How about the least favorite class over at Eastern Guilford? One you may not like.
My English class.
English is tough, huh?
Yes.
Are you guys doing any sentence diagramming, doing any writing, any composition?
Not right now. We just got into the new semester, so.
New semester coming up. Anything?
We're mostly worried about our senior project.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that senior project. I remember Mr. Lyles last year, J.J. Lyles. What happened to J.J.? Got to get that. I helped him with his senior project last year. Hadn't heard back from J.J. Lyles here lately, J.J. Where are you at? How do you go about beating Northern? Just kind of on the basic, on the surface. What's the thing you need to do to beat Northern tomorrow night, you think?
Just playing together and being positive about the game.
And don't, like Callie kind of brought up a good point, too. Don't get down. If things go off the track a little bit early, don't get down early.
Yes.
If Coach B has to call that early timeout, just kind of be patient. When you go down huddle, you know she's going to be tough, but kind of stick with it. Other than yourself or somebody on your team, this is kind of a tough one maybe. Think about other players around Guilford County. Who's the MVP, you think, the best girls player in the county? Callie said LaShonda Monk at Southwest. Just think about all the girls you played against maybe around Guilford County this year. Do you have another MVP you can think of?
I say Leasia Williamson.
Hey, you're going to take your own teammate. Okay, go with Leasia then. That'll work out okay. If you go back and do it all over again, do you do everything the same way your basketball career or change something maybe?
No.
Everything's the same?
Yes.
Just keep getting better at it as you go along. Still like that summer team, that Phoenix team of Coach Rudd. Got to keep an eye on them. 20 years down the road, where do you see yourself? Where will you be 20 years from now?
Probably being an athletic trainer.
Okay. Going to get in the old taping job, huh? Hey, who's the trainer at Eastern Guilford? Let's maybe give them a shout out.
I call her Coach T.
Coach T? Okay. That's not an easy job. That's almost like a job that requires a lot of time, effort. Sometimes you don't get the thanks, the recognition. So Coach T at Eastern Guilford is a big-time trainer. How about, would you rather be the team MVP this year or be number one in your class academically? Which one would you go for?
MVP.
At least she's honest, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. Right there. She's honest. She wants to be the team MVP, wants to win that game against Northern tomorrow night. Ariel Sheares with us. It's a commissioner of the Atlantic Coast Conference. Came up here tonight. Said he had a little time on his hands. He worked hard all day long. He wanted to come out and give us something here. He said you could attend any school in the ACC you wanted to attend. And like we said earlier, there's tons of them out there now. Which ACC school would you go to? And they say you can play there next year too. Which one do you go to?
South Carolina.
Oh, you want to go out of the ACC? You want to go to South Carolina? You want to go Gamecocks? Got them on your mind. Lucky's going to NC State, I believe.
Yes.
That's where she's headed. So you want to go out of state? You want to go to South Carolina? Forget the ACC. How about the Holt brothers? Have you heard of them? Ever heard of those guys, football guys?
Yes,
Eastern
yes.
Guilford? Remember what sport they played?
Yes, they play football.
Absolutely, on the money there. Here's the toughest one of all, maybe, of the questions. Last one, too. Snapshot of your life playing basketball, your basketball life. Give me a photograph, give me a snapshot of your life. Looking back, what do you see? What do you see in your basketball career, your life? And that's, if I had a picture here right now, this is Ariel. Interesting. What do you see in that snapshot?
Being the shooter.
Just a shooter.
Three-point shooter.
Setting you up in the line, taking the three-point shot. How many, well, I shouldn't ask how many you would make tomorrow night. Here's a question for you. This is a question you can answer here, I know. Because we got concrete news. What's the most three-pointers you hit in a game this year?
I think it's 7.
Man alive. 7 in one game? Good Lord. If you hit 5 tomorrow night, that's going to be a huge boost. All I can say is keep up the good work. Ariel Sheares, not sure where you're going to be in college next year yet? Still looking?
Yeah, I'm still deciding.
Coach Rudd, Coach Britton, I think they can help you. Stick with those two. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work, Ariel Sheares. Shane's Rib Shack for a Thursday.